Hi, let's create a mirror with our scripts and shaders. So here you can see we have a simple scene with a plane and a cube here. And I will just put a mirror here to reflect the cube and the scene, of course. So let's, you can use, of course, your own material. So you can just create your objects, or you can create a plane, or you can use the meshes which are not planes. So I will just use a cube to demonstrate the case, but you can use, it is of course good to use planes or quads to mimic the mirrors. So I will just create a cube here, and let's reset it. Let's take it here. Okay, and I will just resize it to mimic a mirror like this, a little bit thin, and I will rotate it, and I will put it here. Okay, so when I look from this direction, so we will see the cube reflection here. So let's first create a, let's name this our cube to cube mirror, and let's create a empty object for our mirror manager script, and let's add our mirror manager script here. There are a lot of options here, as you can see, but the important thing is here the platform, which is standalone for mobile, PC, etc. And everything is done here, same with VR setup. If you go VR, you have to just create your scene and mirror in standalone mode and test here in the editor, and first publish to the device you have to select this VR, that's all. So we are going this for our PC, etc. So we are going with platform standalone, and here this reflective object list, which the mirror manager draws the reflection and sends its reflection texture to the object. So we have to put our reflective objects here with a special material. So as you can see, our cube mirror is using the default lid, so I will create a material here. Let's say it's mirror material, and I will just drag and drop to our cube mirror here. So as you can see, it's using our mirror material. So here we have to change it to our mirror shader. So you can just type mirror. There are a lot of options for the especially written for VR or AR, augmented reality, etc. But we will use this PBR option to use for the mirror. Okay, so here I have selected our PBR mirror, and you can see here is you can just create a semi-reflective surfaces, just reflective floors, etc. But I will create a full just simple mirror here. So I will move my intensity to 1 and to disable GI. So it will just reflect the world as it sees it. So it will not put it into global illumination, etc. in that case. So it will just act as a perfect mirror. So here, the most of the time, our mirror manager script uses the up vector to determine which direction the mirror is looking. So if you are using your custom meshes or the primitives from Unity, it may be confusing. The mirror manager can use the wrong direction. So to disable this misdirection option, we can create a empty object here. So we can name it this mirror direction, and I will just put this into my mirror object. It can stay here too, it's not important, but just for the hierarchy of the game view, I will put it here. And I will because my mirror manager uses this green Y vector for the default, I will just use this mirror direction green Y vector to look into my mirror's direction. So I will just rotate it, or I can just reset its rotation here and just use this center global, and I will sort the local. I will use the pivots and the local here coordinate system. So this green Y will be in the local pivot direction, and I will just turn it to look to the correct direction. Because this mirror is not perpendicular and it's just have an angle, so it can be. So I am trying to create the hard mirror surfaces to reflect it. So if you will use the floor or something else, it will be just easy to set up, but I am trying to show you the hard cases here. So we can go into this orthographic mode here. So I will just double click my mirror object. So, and I'm doing this to just to get this Y vector direction into the correct So as you can see now, my mirror direction object is looking to the right direction, and it is on the surface of my mirror. So the point must be on the mirror surface, and its Y vector on local pivot must be look to my mirror direction. So as you can see, it's just looking the correct way. Okay, I suppose it is good like this. So I will just go to the perspective view, and in my mirror manager script here, as you can see my reflective objects, I will put my mirror direction. I will select, drag and drop it to my reflective object here. So as you can see, the first object is my mirror direction, this one, and then I will move my real cube mirror again to the reflective object, so it will be the second object in the hierarchy here. So the mirror manager actually will use this mirror direction object, its direction and position to calculate the reflection, and it will just push this texture to other objects in this stack. So everything is done, we can just come here and we can push the apply changes. So as you can see, as you hit the apply changes method, you can see the reflection just start to working. So here for the perfect mirror, the render texture size is important. It's using the manual mode here, which is the 256 pixels here. So I will just make it the full resolution and press the apply change again. And let's start the scene and see if it's working. So as you can see, it's just working. So we can, because we have attached this mirror direction into our mirror, so you can just select the mirror and rotate it, so it will just rotate the mirror. So as you can see here, if you rotate the mirror, the reflection will rotate. Just okay. So it's the basic setup for the mirror. So you can play with the other values. You can open the HDR texturing, so the post-processing like bloom, etc. will work on the reflection texture too. And you can use you can change the filter mode to linear for not crisp edges, etc. You can open anti-aliasing mode for the render texture, etc. So you can look into the documentation for the details. So I hope this definition video works well for you.